Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to Zelda Ages. We are on a bit of a roll. We've been doing very well and we're going to continue doing very well as the game kind of just glitches there. But hey, it is this playthrough. We started off Ages with a completely glitched start, which I do think that will always be my favorite video of Zelda we've done on the channel. Okay, nothing useful. Okay. Right. Let's have a look-see and see how Smaz is doing. Because it's been a little bit. Still the same. It's interesting because we got him there doing ages to be like that. Which is the thing that's curious to me. Yeah, definitely. So what we're gonna do is we are very simply gonna be awesome. So obviously the final thing we need to do, so in the previous few videos I said, oh, there's a way to do it, and it's this. So you go to this portal as soon as you get the Zor flippers, and then boom, you're done, right? Like, this just gets you to where you need to go. Like, straight up. It's also really cool because when you come back here, you can get 2 things of ore from stuff like that. And then that allows you to then do more stuff. Furthermore, boom. Awesome. I think if you're really gamer, here you go. You can actually do that, but we'll just wait. Because there's really no reason to need to go that hard for nothing, essentially. But yeah, so essentially, like, you know, all this takes, because, like, you know, you don't really get anything too crazy from the 4th dungeon. So literally all this takes is, like, a little bit of platform puzzling. And I say puzzling in the sense that this is Seasons. So the hardest thing you are going to be doing is puzzling, is jumping. When it comes to, like, complexity, except for when we get to the final dungeon. So we get the bomb flower here. And then we're an idiot. Also, anything that makes text come on the screen technically is a save state. Not like a save state, like, you know, like it saves the game, but it saves your location in the code to essentially say, if, you know, falls into lava or whatever, respawn here. And it's the same for Moosh. If you're on Moosh and then you get off Moosh, wherever you get off Moosh, if you fall into a pit, that's where you respawn. And you can kind of exploit that maybe in some crazy way. But yeah, with this bomb flower in tow, all we need to do is get back to the place, and then we have the fully upgraded Rod of Seasons, which I think is actually super sick that you get the Rod of Seasons finished pretty fairly quickly in the grand scheme of the game. Because it just means that you can kind of get stuff done. And I do feel like this is one of those games where you want to kind of do it as fast as possible. It's a shiny card that has members on it. How about 5 rupees? 5 ore chunks. The funniest whack reward ever. Just, yeah, how about 5 rupees for a really invaluable item that actually allows you to kind of do stuff. And you'll see what I mean later. But yeah, so obviously we're going to get the final season, which is actually super exciting. But also, goddamn, am I not excited for getting the 5th dungeon, because, like, it is where we're gonna lose a potion for sure. Oh, that's a bomb flower. Thank you. Okay, let's break it. You can actually walk right into the explosion, by the way. That was great. Now we have plenty. Thanks to you. If you ever need any ore melted, come to the furnaces. And then when we get the red and blue, we can then use the furnaces. To make hard ore turns into the shield. Then we're gonna get our shield extra finished for the Master Hyrulean shield. Mirror shield, actually. I am the spirit of autumn. My turn has come. They say fall is lonely, but no. Pits are filled with fallen leaves, and mushrooms are ripe for picking. When shadows fall on Hyrule, a hero shall appear. Is that hero you? Then I grant you autumn's power. She must be lonely, because none of the spirits told her who we were. Now the Zelda Seasons has the powers of all 4 seasons. This is all we can do to help. This is all the help we can offer you, O courageous youth. Din and all of Holodrum are counting on you. Which, that's scary. So weird that this area is just randomly like this, you know what I mean? But yeah, now officially, everything has been done. Essentially. Doesn't matter where we come out from, however, there are places that are better than others. And one of those places that's actually the best is the pirate one, because I think the pirate one is actually the one that connects back to the town. And obviously we want to get to that town. It's also just nice to have a fast travel point. Useless fools, can't someone find me, Belle? Hey you, ahaha, don't be silly. You ain't an experienced adventurer yet. You haven't even at least proven your adventuring skills by seeing the inside of some ruins. I have no use for you. Essentially you have to go to the 7th dungeon, and then you get a code from that guy, which I think is 3, 1, 2, and then it doesn't matter. But it's like 3 on the 3rd one, 1 on the 2nd one, and then like, yeah. But see, that links that up now, so now we have all of that. And now we can go to the town shop, so we can go into the member. Which, funny interaction. I'm sorry, so, oh, that's a membership card. You're a member. Pardon me, you may continue. In which we can get the upgraded seed satchel. Would have been useful previously. And the treasure map. And then that's it. But still 2 very useful things. Yeah, the areas are completely different in this mode. That's actually really interesting. Pseudo different, at least. Let's go on a treasure hunt. I'm interested to see how many of these we can get done. And since we did just upgrade our seed satchel, we definitely have the ability to do some stuff. It's interesting though, I remember the seed satchel upgrade being from a Deku shrub. So I wonder if that gets mixed around with some other loot on in a linked mode to switch stuff up. If so, that's really cool. It's a mystery what this is. Are you ready for the Black Beast? Wasn't that exciting? We just got an X for for the Xbox logo. We'll teleport around and see how quick we can get to places. This is easily the best way to get to that other one. Because my thinking is we could feasibly maybe go not into the 6th dungeon, but to where the 6th dungeon essentially is, and then do stuff there. Also, I love that this is just here, because it's like something where it's like you know it's there, but you just don't at the same time. Soil, time, sun, rain, warmth. I await one who knows many essences. Right, you can't do it because that one guy is an asshole, right? However, I do want to continue exploring. In a door randomizer, this would be an insta-kill because you have to go into the water as part of like your just intro walking animation. So as I said previously, spring opens those, opens a thing here for a heart piece of heart. And I would like to grab that piece of heart. So that's what we're going to be doing. But we do have all 4 seasons, so there's actually a lot of awesome little goodies we can grab. So I think we'll do a lot of that, honestly. I think the 5th dungeon is like such a turning point that it is actually kind of good to do this. Got a piece of heart. Yeah, okay. Okay. I know how I'm gonna do this. We're going to go to Holland Village, we'll go and pray some rings, may as well. And then we'll go to Sunken City and take a shortcut. What can we do? We can appraise some rings, double joy, or chunks. Subrosion ring, I love it, I love it. We already have that one. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go up to Imper's Refuge, we turn it to Summer. There's actually a few things you can do then. There's a ring you get for slaying 1,000 beasts, and a ring you get for slaying 4 golden beasts. That we will be gunning for, essentially. Well, not actually gunning for. I might show that off, actually. That might just be a more optional thing. I might have a moment where I look up where things are, because I would like to get as many things as possible. Yeah, there's this random thing here. And we have the square jewel. Don't know why Capcom was so hellbent on having like maybe a PS4 reference? Question mark? So obviously, as I said before, there's a lot of things we can do now, considering that we have all of the seasons. And one of them is this. Just a gacha seed, but you know, it's really fun to like, you see those puzzles, and in randomizers, it's even more exciting when you get certain seasons, because it allows you to do very particular things. Spool Swamp also has a heart container that we definitely didn't remember to get. So we'll go for that one too. I want to get, if possible, an extra heart, and then we'll go into what we want to. Okay. Feels nice to be going through some runes. I'm really hoping that this just leads to a piece of heart. Cool, cool. That means, yeah, we're going to be able to, in this video, get another heart done. Which is awesome. Because it means that from this point forward, we technically don't need to get any heart containers, and we can still get the loot that we want. And it's what I mean, like, I love it when there's so much to do in a game, even if it's not like do dungeons, because we can do all this stuff prematurely, get all of the cool little things done. That house then becomes the Moblin's house, and then you can blow up the bombs that they're making to just be a dick. And then if you do it, try to do it a second time, they actually straight up kill you. I've got you. Nahaha! I'm Vire, Onyx's loyal henchman. Not Varen. You are misremembering things that I have said. Onyx have ordered me to stop you, so I've moved the pyramid stone high onto this cliff. Get it if you can. By the way, these falls flow into Sunken City. If you can't swim, you can't get down from them. Ha ha ha. So essentially he's just a massive dick, and he just moves it like 2 inches to the left. Which, still a dick move, but really not that intimidating. Now what was it that I wanted to do in here? That is right. I want to change the, change it to, I think it's winter actually that we want it to be. Yeah, it is. Button. Oh, I think that doesn't matter. Anyway, I think this is literally just for going down here. Right, there's just a random rude thing there. Yep, here we go. Got a piece of heart. And then essentially we're gonna double back, and then double back twice actually, funnily enough. Get that pyramid stone, and then we shall be mostly done this entire part of the game. Got the pyramid jewel, come out, teleport back, and then we'll go battle the Great Moblin, get him done, and then boom, we have a whopping 10 hearts going into the 5th dungeon. I did say, I think in the previous episode, that I was going to try to keep it to where I didn't do that. However, you know, that dungeon's annoying. Let's go. And then I think that means that there's only 4 left, because I know that we've gotten another one. Oh, it's a pain in my ass, okay. Because it is a side quest, but you are meant to beat them earlier. Dimitri, let's go. We have a bad guy to squash. But first... Love, love, love the seed. What a great song, don't you agree? Yes, I do. Oh, so he just refills your satchel. He doesn't improve it. Let's have a look-see around and just see what else there is. I feel like this is just a great fairy spot. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. But this is why Dimitri is so good. It's because as soon as you finish this, you never have to call him again. And that's just like really nice, because it just means that when you're traveling through this area, if you decide to travel through it, that you don't have to worry. And as soon as you get to here, he runs off, essentially. I think it's the same. So, the pesky kid has come. I won't let you stand up to me anymore. This time, victory will be mine. There we go. Simple as that. Ha ha! How could this child defeat me? I'll remember this. I'll get my revenge. And we got a piece of heart. Yay! Another piece of heart. I think there's only 3 pieces of heart, and then 1 that you get from actually doing something else. You get 1 of them from randomly... No, that's right. You get 1 from Maple, you get 1 from Garsha Seeds, which we might actually spend a little bit of time finding some good Garsha Seed spots, because that is actually something important, is getting good Garsha Seed luck later on. And funnily enough, this is actually one of the good ones. So obviously, I think 1 of them or maybe 2 of them are in Subrosia, maybe. There's a lot of like what ifs here. I think 1 of them is Dungeon 6. So I do think it's a good idea right now to go to some of these areas, maybe. I mean, it's fine. I have so many places already. Wrong place. So what we'll do is... We'll see how many Gacha Seeds we actually have. Only one. Okay, that's fine. Technically, you don't have to do it this way, but I just do it this way anyway. I don't think I've ever seen that thing down there. Plant. We shall start Dungeon 5. Which, it is so crazy to be like, yeah, we can start a dungeon on top of everything we've done this episode. Level 5, Unicorn's Cave. Which, this is such a interesting dungeon. And because you can actually do this dungeon, and the developers knew that you could do this dungeon out of order because they were cool like that, and they were like, you know, let's just do that. Because, you know, they wanted, I feel like it was just like an idea to like, oh, let's mimic Zelda 1, where you could, you know, do things kind of out of order. But obviously you can't do that too much, or else it's like, you know, a bit too giant. Here's a fun fact for all of you. Cheating is fucking badass. It's only for a compass anyway, so it's not like you're like getting crazy value, but like, this is something neat. I'm not gonna get too far in this dungeon, but I do think we can get a bit far enough to at least get some like basics done. People playing Advance Wars. I'll see if I can do another Advance Wars episode, honestly. I think I will travel and not use the sword. And see how that goes for us. Right, I remember this. What we'll do is we'll go up, take this banked turn, be like, yes, that's right. Dungeon 5 is one of, like, after Dungeon 4, my memory does start to get a little bit more hazy. Overworld? No, it doesn't, because I've done the Overworld so many times, but each dungeon is really dependent on how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling a bit tired. I haven't had a good amount of sleep recently. That's right. That's for that. So we're not going to be able to do any save shenanigans, because that is a thing that if you save it and quit, then that turns off that that's there. But if you don't do that, then you're fine. As it's one of those things where you don't want to have to remember, oh yeah, did I turn that off at some point? Because it will be annoying. You will get annoyed by it. Right, I remember this too. A lot of annoying fake out things. And we've already gotten the dungeon item, because we're just that cool. Magnetic gloves, which is actually one of the sickest items. So essentially what we're going to do here is save and quit. And then, yeah, in the next episode, we will continue from where we are now, currently, in the dungeon. We'll make sure to do that little thing that we did. And yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we will finish Dungeon 5. Have a lovely day.